Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. It's interleague baseball on the show. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
First pitch, 640.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I think Mike Yastremski is a guy we need to key in on. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No balls and a strike to count. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it to Lowry at the bag. Runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2 and 2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Giants nothing, A's coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series on Major League Baseball, The Show. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Now here it comes. Matt Olsen is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup.
22.
Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers, 39 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 2-1 home. Laureano leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Yastremski. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Stephen Duggar. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. This year against right-handed pitching, Flores is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. And he got him.
Batting seven.
Mike Yastremski digging in at the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Duggar.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Duggar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano able to track it down for the third out. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
First offering. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yastremski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting 7.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Bounce to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, Darren Ruff, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
High in the air down the right field line. Duggar giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 37.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aramis Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. Chopped weakly to the left. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Stephen Duggar.
The right fielder, number 6, Stephen Duggar.
First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Next to hit, Wilmer Flores struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastremski.
Striding in is Mike Yastremski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Now the 2-1. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ramon Laureano as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 22.
And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate, Jed Lowry batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now the 0-1.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 33.
Next to hit is Darren Ruff. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Buster Posey now. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Hit down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Mark.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Two balls and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Duggar, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kemp stands at second with 2 gone. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aramis Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The batter, number 35.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No one out with a runner at second. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here comes the 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The right fielder, number 6, Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Matt Olsen. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Olsen stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following a 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So now it's Mark Canha as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Chopper right side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-0. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Yastremski.
Next, it'll be Mike Yastremski. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Darren Ruff, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. High and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jordan Weems comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Buster Posey, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotti. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
Next to dig in, Brandon Belt, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. swinging. Now it's 0.
Too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Ready with 2. Three runs already home here. This is with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Giants lead it 5-0. So now to the plate, Sean Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next, it'll be Tony Kemp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
3 balls, 1
Team's
strike.
been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen.
Ready now is Stephen Piscotty. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on the way. That's popped up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering.
Ball. Exit bag.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Stephen Duggar, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Deolis Guerra comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Mike Yastremski, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One and one. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right. And that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the A's nothing. Now the A's designated hitter, Aramis Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Matt Olsen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a drive out to left center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Number 21 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For San Francisco, number 21.
Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Garcia on third. Olsen at second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He doubled his last time through. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Skied into straightaway right. Duggar's there for it. And that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in will be Mauricio Dubon, singled in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch. Guerra is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. The payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Now batting, number 33.
And now Darren Ruff. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And that's going to be high, 2 and 2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Buster Posey, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
In the air to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Giants down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0.
The Athletics. The left fielder, Mark Canha.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
This is popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Sean Murphy waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Stepping up is Sean Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This is line to left. Yastremski's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony.
And now in the box,
Yeah.
Tony Kemp. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Kenna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
That's ball 3. Count 3-1.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kevin Gausman earns his 12th victory in the ball game, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Chris Bassett pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on